Hi, Mary Lee Gannon here at my favorite place in the world, the beach. And when I come here, I get very inspired and I like to create a lot of material and videos that I can share with people inside. And one of the things that kept coming up for me in my coaching practice this week was people getting feedback. So I want to talk a little bit about feedback today. Feedback is a blessing for you. And when we are proud and when we are armored up against getting feedback, we don't see the opportunity in it because we have to stand open and be vulnerable when we get feedback. But the truth is, there is a myriad of growth for you in that feedback. That's where the nuggets of wisdom are that hold the freedom that you desire. So, yeah, you might get a little defensive if somebody says, you don't listen very well. You don't give a lot of praise to your employees. I don't feel as if I'm ever being good enough when I'm around you. That kind of feedback is a way to say, hey, I don't have it all figured out, but I know I care about people. So I'm going to take this and act on this feedback. And how do we do that? We do that by allowing ourselves to not be perfect. None of us are perfect. Nothing we do is ever perfect. And when we can stand in the open with that and say, you know what? I'm not perfect, but I am a good listener and I hear this feedback and I'm going to act on this. I'm not going to be strapped or trapped or backed into a corner anymore thinking I need to be defensive because this is criticism of me. And sometimes that feedback might be really harsh, but do we need to personalize it? No. Do we need to see it as pervasive? No. Does it mean that it's permanent? No. We don't have to be trapped in that learned helplessness. We can sit alone with that feedback and say, hey, I'm going to look at this a different way than I used to. I'm going to be open to this because, hey, if I ace this, it just might mean a promotion for me. It may mean I get more clients, more business, am more likable, and more of a revered authority. So invite that feedback. My clients have forms that they give out to people and say, hey, I'm on this journey. I'm really trying to improve my way to do X, Y, and Z. Can you give me some feedback? And they standardize it so that then they see the themes and they can get that improvement that they've been longing for. So send an email out to a few of your friends and say, hey, I'm just on this journey and I'm trying to figure out how to be better at X. Can you give me some feedback on how you think I do this? And then look at the themes across those feedbacks. Go ahead. You have nothing to lose. Stand in the open, be vulnerable, get that feedback and make change. I know you can. Go ahead.